The St. Lucia Hospitality and Tourism Association (SLHTA) has high hopes for the revival of the tourism sector. The sector continues to be one of the hardest hit by the pandemic globally. Visitors traveling to St. Lucia must undergo strict protocols before they are allowed to stay on island. CEO of the SLHTA, Norani Aziz, believes that the local sector has made significant strides following lockdowns.
This is an industry in its heyday that employed well over 10,000 people. Right now, notwithstanding the re-employment of a few thousands, we are far from where we used to be. And the road to get back to where we were is going to be a long, hard uphill climb. We are by no means out of the woods as yet. We applaud the healthy occupancies of the resorts who have braved the first wave of phase one. I have very high commendations for these properties. The employees who have worked together to make this happen, I have tremendous respect for these employees.
Destinations which heavily rely on revenue from tourism have had to come up with innovative strategies to lure visitors to their shores. Aziz remains optimistic that the industry will continue to flourish, given health and safety measures are maintained.
At the end of the day, this has come in many instances at significant discounting, trying to outbid and outcompete destinations such as Mexico and other very lucrative destinations that are competing very aggressively for the same tourism dollar that we're fighting for. And notwithstanding the competition from neighboring islands, I believe that the signs indicate that we are best poised to reap the benefits, that we will see consistent growth in terms of occupancy levels. We will see continued reopening of the industry as more and more hotels and non-accommodation providers come on stream. We're going to see an improvement in the employment figures. So we're optimistic, but we remain very, very vigilant that notwithstanding the consistent growth that we have been seeing since we opened up in July, we must be ever more vigilant about our personal health and our personal hygiene practices.
The SLHTA's CEO says even though that the association may butt heads with policymakers, they must work together to help with the recovery of the sector and economy.
We have a responsibility to our members first and foremost, and I think in the spirit of ensuring that the final results are in the best interest of our economy, then notwithstanding every now and then persons might have differences of opinion in how things are done. The reality is that it is more in keeping with the solutions that we put our backs to the drawing board and ensure that we birth solutions that are in the best interest of our people.
The SLHTA has been in constant dialogue with policymakers as it pertains to easing the burden of displaced workers within the industry. Discussions surrounding the Tourism Levy Act, which seeks to help small tourism-related businesses, have also come into focus. The government decided to defer the act for further review after much controversy and public concerns. Gina Filippi, HTS News Force.